Hello everyone, thought we'd do some Hearthstone tonight. I haven't actually live streamed this game before, so we'll see how we get on. I have of course put a couple of videos up on my YouTube channel, but not done a lot with it. So I thought we'd go for some ladder tonight. I'm rank 16 at the minute. Haven't played a whole amount since the season reset, but just had the urge to play tonight. And I thought, since I'm going to play, may as well get the stream going. Not saying we're going to win much. I'm a little bit tired. It is 10 past 11. Got work in the morning. But I'm not going to make excuses. If we lose, it's probably because I suck. I mean, I do suck, to be honest. There's a lot of awesome players now on Hearthstone. Many of which I just can't keep up with, if I'm going to be totally frank and honest. So I've nicked this deck off Hearthstone.com. I can't take credit for that, for the deck itself. And I've only actually done a couple of matches with it so far, but I've had some luck. I think I went from rank 17 to rank 16. That's not a bad opening hand, actually. I'd say it could be a lot worse than that. Right, so we're going second. But for that we get the coin and the extra card.
Hello.
Let's be polite. Greetings to our mage. And it's pointless putting that down, it's just going to get pinged off, so we'll skip our turn. And unless something else interesting comes up, we'll probably just pop the recruit down on the next go. We could put the Argent Protector down, but it means we're not going to make use of the Battle Cry. And against a mage, it's not a bad thing, a Battle Cry. Or we could go for the straight out 2 damage. But it is just going to get pinged off. So I'll wait to the next turn for that. Oh, we could have done it that turn because I forgot we had the coin. I was going to stick the warrior down and then go for the abusive sergeant. Get a nice 4 damage going. But I guess we can save the coin now and do that on our next turn. We could even go for Mucklar, but we would be tempting the polymorph. Although maybe that's not a bad card to do that with. So we could either give it the Divine Shield, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we'll go for the +2. Because if one of these survives, then we can give it the Divine Shield anyway. Make use of the Argent Protector, that's what it's there for. We'll have 4, potentially 5 mana. The Leroy is really a finishing move in this deck. Especially if you can buff it with something like the Abusive Sergeant. Well, we've lost both of those cards. The Fire Blast will take care of the Murloc. Consecration, not going to help us too much at the minute, it's got to be said. We could go for a Mucklar and an Argent Protector. We haven't seen a lot of minions from him yet, so I'm not too concerned about the bananas. We could tempt a polymorph out of him. So that would be nice if we did actually. We've got some pretty awesome cards in our hand that we have not seen yet. So if we can get those polys out, that wouldn't be too bad. Hello Demon Knight. Thanks for joining me. I take it you got the message on Facebook I just put up. Sort of a last minute thing, I thought we'd fire up Hearthstone. Don't expect many people to be coming online tonight, but that's okay, I was going to play anyway. Okay, I'm guessing he hasn't got polymorph because I'm pretty sure we would be seeing one here if they did. Without too much thinking. Which means we might potentially be able to make some use. Well there's the poly. But to be honest, that's what I put him down for. To tempt that. Right, we've got 5 mana, which means we're not going to particularly be mana efficient here. We could go for the Leroy Jenkins, get 6 damage, and kill the minions at spawn. It's tempting. I think we'll do that. Probably a good play. At least because it's got that charge, even though we're probably going to lose it now. We did get that 6 damage out. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad actually. Not doing too bad at all. Leroy's never the best card to play against a mage, but since we had it in the hand, like I said, normally I prefer it as a finisher. Mainly because of the whelps that it spawns for your opponent, but because we could take care of those anyway. We're not seeing a whole lot from this mage so far. Very defensive play, it's got to be said, from what we're seeing. I'm not really tempted to use the arcane golem. It's only obviously going to get one shot by something, a frostbolt or arcane missiles plus fire blast. So I think we'll set up for a minion. Now we are probably going to see, I'd imagine if they've got one, the ooze on this go, but that's why I attacked there and then. At least we get one use out of the weapon. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that ooze. If they got one, then they would almost certainly be saving it since they're playing a Paladin. Yep, there we go. So pretty good play there, but they was only ever going to save that until we used a weapon. That was almost certain, which is why I thought we'd get it out and get the damage on. Just keep the pressure going. Plus I do have another one in the deck as well, and it is unlikely that they'll be playing two oozes. It's possible, but it's unlikely. Now, I would like to play a couple more minions maybe so we can start finishing them off. We've got the Equality and Consecration, which is a complete enemy board clear. Doesn't matter what they have up, except something with Divine Shield would survive it. Okay, we've got the... we've not got a lot to play with here. We could go for 7 damage, which would be to the face. That would bring it down to 9. Or we could go for the Blood Mage Consecration combo, but I don't really want to do that. I don't particularly want to give our opponent a mana crystal either. But seeing as how we've been aggressive so far, I'm going to go for it. I know that's probably a risky move, but they're obviously going to have to use something to get rid of the Arcane Golem. Either trade one of, well, trade the use, or spell it with something. But I just want to try and keep the pressure on if we can. I mean, we're almost at full health anyway, and we've still got a lot of decent cards in our deck. And we've got this board clear. So they might have 9 mana now because of that. But if they use it, if the mage uses it to put a lot of minions down, well, it's a bit of a waste for them because we can just clear it all off. I mean, it seems like we've got a bit of a thinker here. Not that that's a bad thing. It's probably something I should do more when I play Hearthstone, is think. I tend to like the quicker games rather than the chess-like games, if that makes sense. Well, they're clearly going to be getting rid of our Arcane Golem by one means or another. I'm quite happy for them to leave their ooze up, though. Yeah, that's fine by me. Okay, they're going to trade the Acolyte. And we get the Fireball. I don't think... didn't particularly want to go for the board clear here. But you know, we're not seeing many minions getting played. And we've got at least 6-7 damage incoming on the next turn, which will bring us down to 13. Possibly more if we get some spells cast. So... as annoying as it seems, I think we're going to have to go for the board clear. But they are in trouble now. If we can keep a minion alive, we'll get a draw off the Blood Mage Thalnos. We'll either get a draw off it or we can buff it for another 4 damage. So they've definitely got the upper hand, of course, on cards at the moment, especially now they've cast Arcane Intellect. At least that puts the Pyroblast out of range. But we could see a Fireball here. Although they're almost certainly going to have to kill these. Okay, well, I like the look of that. Divine Favour. Hopefully they won't cast too many cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's what I like to see. Right, so the first move for us, 2 equalities, is to Divine Favour. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, so we got 3. Ah, we've done it.
Well played.
There we go. Job done. That Divine Favour came just at the right time. And we moved up to rank 15 as well. Right then, I think we'll keep going with the same deck. It works pretty well for me. And we didn't even get some of the top card draws in that game either. To be honest, I can't really fault the mage, presuming that they didn't make some stupid mistakes. I couldn't see their cards, obviously, but if that's the draw they got, then I guess they did what they could. Yep, Demon Knight. I've played all those games, World of Warcraft and Diablo 1, 2 and 3. Looking forward to the Reaper of Souls expansion next week, actually. Wow, that's actually a pretty good starting hand. The only thing I am thinking of is getting rid of the Arcane Golem. No, yeah, we'll keep it. Oh, we're playing a mage. It's not the same guy, is it? I never look at people's names. I probably should do. So these are pretty useful against the mage. The Divine Shield, of course, will stop it from being pinged off.
The light protects me.
The Bluegill Warrior, not particularly as useful at the moment. That 1 health is always the issue when you're playing against a mage, druid, or... Is that it? Mage and druid? That can do 1 damage? I think so.
I wonder.
Okay, it's a bit of bad luck, but at least we did get them to use that spell. 1 less thing in their deck. Black Knight, that's useful if got some big taunts coming up. It's not really mana efficient, I guess, to throw the Argent Squire down now, is it?
Reporting for duty.
Okay, we're getting the Harvest Golem. I love the Harvest Golem, actually. It's a really nice card. Now, we could get rid of it. We have to trade 2 cards to do so, and it will still bring out the other Golem. But I'm thinking it's probably the best play. We don't want it to stay up there, in all honesty.
The battle.
And we'll bring the Argent Squire out, since it's got the Divine Shield. So they might end up having to trade the damage golem for it, which wouldn't be a bad trade. As far as we're concerned, anyway. So, 4 or 5 mana. There's King Muklar. We haven't seen the poly yet, so it would be good bait, I guess.
What to do? What to do?
Or depending on what else we see, we might go for the Arcane Golem. If, of course, we want to gift our friendly mage with another mana crystal. which is always a possibility depending on the circumstances.
What to do? What to do?
Looks like they might be going for the trade. Oh, I can see a card coming out. What could it be? I mean, it could be an arcane missiles. No, it's the trade. Ooh. If they've got a polymorph, we're bound to see it now. But it's a good tempter, this is, for the poly. It really is. Especially when they've got nothing on the board. Alright then, Demon Knight. Yeah, see you later. Have a good night. Okay, I'm guessing we're not seeing the poly. Might get a freeze on it. It'd still survive it, unless they've got 2 ice lance. No, that it would survive that actually with 1 health. But we could see a frostbolt and ice lance. There's the frostbolt. Do we get the ice lance? Nope. Okay, well I'm guessing it's going to be killed on the next turn anyway, because we can't put another divine shield on.
Reporting for duty.
We'll keep the charge. Charges are always good for getting rid of minions that crop up. Now, do they have a way of getting rid of that Mucklar? Needs to be able to do at least 1 damage to it plus the Fire Blast. So an Arcane Missiles could do it.
What to do?
Be my ancestor.
Tauren Warrior. Now that'll probably bring the Bluegill Warrior out for. And if our Silver Hand recruit survives, that'll be a good combo. What they're going to do with 3 mana. It's interesting. Ah, well that's annoying. We'll just have to swap that idea with... we're going to have to trade both of these cards to get rid of that. Along with the Bluegill Warrior. Or will we? Hang on, let me work this out. So we've got 2 with that. 4, 5. So we could save the Silver Hand recruit. Or we could just go straight for the Black Knight. Seems like a good idea to me. The only thing is now we're almost certainly, if they've got one, going to be seeing a Flame Strike. The only good thing about that is our Black Knight will be surviving for another 4 damage. And if they do a Flame Strike now, we'll definitely be keeping this for the next turn. Okay, Polymorph. No. No Flame Strike either, because it costs 7 mana. But they could be setting it up for the next turn. In which case we might see a taunt now. Which wouldn't be too bad because we've got 2 charges here to kill it. And then we've got 9, 11, 12 damage to do. 13 potentially. Okay, we might have to trade some of these out. Right, hang on. I think the best way we can do this. Bring the Elven Archer out first. I know it's probably going to get... actually.
Let me think.
One shot.
Yeah, we'll do that.
The battle.
Right, 3 damage. So we've got 2 there. Or we could go 5. No, I think we're going to leave it there, to be honest. I know we're almost certainly going to see Flame Strike on the next turn. Which is why I'm not going to bring the charge out. Hang on, we've got 2, 5. Ah, no. Hang on, no. 2, 3. Yeah, we got enough to do it.
Well played.
There we go. Job done. There you go, I told you it was getting late. I didn't actually calculate that until the last minute. I'm on a win streak bonus. Always nice to see. Be pretty good if we could move up to rank 14. Let's go for another game. Yeah, I'm quite a bit off winning 500 games with a single class. Oh, Priest. I hate Priest. With a passion, I hate Priest.
I will fight with honor.
I think we'll lose the Divine Favour for now, though I would like to get it back at some point. Not a bad opening hand. And we'll start off with the Leper Note. If it's still alive, we'll give it the Divine Shield.
Greetings.
Well met.
Ooh. The question is, do we risk it? Will it stay alive on the next turn? We'll give it the Divine Shield this time. And then maybe, depending on the situation on the next turn, we'll bless it with Might. Or even this thing. Ah, well, that's off now, isn't it? Yeah. That wouldn't actually be a bad idea, you know. But not just yet. Not just yet. Put that down. And yeah, we'll put that down. That way we should get a good use out of Divine Favour on the next go. Oh yeah, cheers. It was a good win in the end, wasn't it? It was a surprising win, actually. It caught me off guard the last game. I was like, hey, we got 9 damage. We can do it. Oh, that's a shame. I do want to go for this Divine Favour, but no, that can wait. We've got a play here we can do.
I fight.
Oh no, we can still do the Divine Favour. In fact, see, look, my maths is terrible tonight. It's because I'm half asleep.
Job's done.
There we go, look, not a bad draw.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it, Leper? But no, I just had the real urge to play Hearthstone tonight. And I want to try and keep my streak going. We've done 2 games so far and I've won both. If I could win this, that'd be 3 in a row. I'm sure we'll be seeing some heals soon, but this priest needs to get either a board clear or a board presence going, to be honest. But if he hasn't got the hand, then he hasn't got the hand. Okay, Acolyte of Pain. I might True Silver champion that thing. Or maybe I could use the Blue Girl Warrior. Ah, that's nice. Right, what I'm thinking then. Yeah, well, True Silver. I don't want to give him 2 cards off it if we can help it. But I would like to Divine Shield this thing to protect it a bit. No. We'll True Silver champion it.
For justice.
Since he's got no cards down, I'm going to risk not Divine Shielding the Argent Protector. He's down to 7 health now. So should we go for the Argent Squire as well? May as well. We've got lethal now. Going to have to pull something pretty radical out the bag here, I'd say. Yeah, no worries, Leper. I won't be going on for much longer myself anyway, to be honest. It was more of a last minute thing, this stream. Besides, if I win this, that'd be 3 in a row, and I sort of don't want to damage that record then. Oh, I guess he's got a decent play here, because we've seen the mana crystal. Yeah, okay, nice heal. Do we have lethal? 4, 6, 7, 8. No, we don't. Oh, hang on. 8. I'll tell you what, massive table. We have got lethal, haven't we? Right then.
Well played.
We've even got over lethal if we wanted to use the blue gill warrior, but I don't.
For justice.
There we go. That wasn't bad. 3 games in a row. Honestly, I never win 3 games in a row. This is my first stream and everyone probably thinks I'm something of a player. I'm really not. I'm really not, I promise you that. I'm tempted to go for one more. One more. We've won 3 out of 3 so far. I'm bound to lose that record now. But even if we do 3 out of 4 games in an evening, I don't think it's too shabby. So this will definitely be the last game for the night. Then I'll call it quits. So we've had 2 mages and a priest so far. Be interesting if we get a melee class. By melee class I'm talking about World of Warcraft classes. Maybe a warrior or a rogue. Get a hunter. Not a big fan of hunters. I hate classes that play lots of secrets.
I will fight with honor.
Get rid of the spells, don't want those. Yeah, that's not too bad. Did we get the mana crystal? Did we go second at all today? Yeah, we did, didn't we, on the first go, I think. Right, King Muckler, always good. Yeah, one more Leper, one more. Problem when I play Hearthstone, I always say just one more and then end up like doing 10 more. But I do mean it tonight. Promise my sister I'll do some hardcore Diablo 3 with her before the end of the evening, so.
I wonder.
Ah, okay, want to get rid of that.
Well met.
And we can. Not a bad trade that, actually. Want to try and get rid of that card draw by any means possible for the hunter. Fair enough. Now, do we go to King Muckler? I tell you what, it is bloody tempting. If it stays alive, we can Divine Shield it as well. And if we fill his hands up with bananas, so you never know, he might end up not being able to draw. He's got 8 cards.
Thanks.
There should be a You're Welcome emote, but there isn't. Yeah. Oh well, at least we got rid of that deadly shot. Like I said, we haven't seen much today, but we have got
Well played.
we have got a lot of Imber cards in here, so I don't mind too much losing the Muckler at that stage. Right, what should we do? Right, we need to play some minions, get some board presence going. Go for the Argent Squire. Go for the Leper Gnome. And the Argent Protector. We are going to need some card draws though in a moment. So Divine Favour would be nice right about now. Especially now the Hunter's got our bananas. Yeah, Leper. I know the feeling. Here we go, look, here come the stupid secrets. Okay, so we're bound to be getting a board wipe here.
Thank you.
I fight.
Oh, well, I might as well get it over with.
This is my responsibility.
Since that's, we could keep that down for any minions that get summoned. What to do, what to do, what to do.
My apologies.
It could do something when we summon.
This is my responsibility.
Should we risk it? Yeah, I knew it. But, oh well, at least we do 2 damage to the hunter as well. So let's go for the... no, I'm not going to go for the Elven Archer. I know we could do both, but you might summon a minion with 1 health. That's what the Archer's used for mainly. At least that's what I use it for in my deck. Now, are we going to see the ooze? Or charge? Give it both bananas more than likely for a nice 6 damage.
My apologies. Thank you.
Right, so we can get rid of this thing. We are going to have to take some damage to the face to do so.
For justice.
Could do with some decent cards now. We've already seen 1 deadly shot. Somewhere anyway. Knife juggler. Plus the Unleash the Hounds combo, not too bad at all. So we're going to lose both all our minions, which is a tad annoying.
Quite hit the mark.
We need to really get rid of the knife juggler. I mean, a board clear would be fairly useful as well, but yeah. Okay.
One shot, one.
So we've actually got board control at the moment with this Elven Archer. If you can call it board control. And he's played both these Unleash the Hounds as well. Okay, well that thing loses its stealth now it's got taunt. So we can only do 3 damage with the Elven Archer, which kind of makes it a little bit pointless, but we are going to take 10 damage, 12 damage minimum on the next go. So sadly I think this game is pretty much over, unless we get something spectacular in our hand and we survive this go. I knew I should have left it at the last game when we'd won 3 in a row. Even that's not going to help us now. But I guess we've got no choice but to cast it, have we? Well, even that's not going to do anything.
Give it a shot.
Look, we'll buff him.
Reporting for duty. Well played.
Well, with the cards we got, I don't think there was much else we could have done then. I don't think those secrets are really needed there, Mr. Hunter. Yeah, but why not?
Thank you.
Well, folks, I said we'd do one more game, and even though we lost it, which is a little unfortunate, I did mean it. So I'll say good night to you all now, and let me know if you want me to do more Hearthstone streams. I do love Hearthstone, but if you don't want me to, then I'll just play it without streaming. That's no problem. Thanks for those few of you who've joined me tonight. It's been great to have you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks.